Thanks for joining this week's virtual huddle. Now on to our safety tip.
Now on to our DOT tip.
When quoting SkyMiles award tickets, specialists must quote both the mileage amount and the taxes and care and post fees that are due. This is considered a total fair amount.
Now to our next segment. And my daughter was a recipient of the Care Fund Award Scholarship for 2 years in college, junior and senior year. It was based on need. She did try for 4 years and got it for the last 2 years. And she received $1,500 in each award, which was greatly appreciated. It helped her pay down some of her government loans. And she said it was pretty easy. She filled out a form. I think I sent her the link from DeltaNet. She said she did it on her laptop. And the only thing that she had to do was ask me some questions, you know, like about your income on your income tax and that kind of thing. So I really did not have to do anything.
Hi, I'm Charlie from Ops, and last year I was the recipient of the Richard Anderson Trailblazer Award, which is the $20,000 highest award that the company offers. I'd like to share some tips on ways that you can be successful if you're interested in applying for the scholarship. The Delta Caring Scholarship Fund awards 600 scholarships valued at over $1.45 million. So there's lots of opportunities and potential to put in for one and receive one. If you're interested in the Richard Anderson Trailblazer Award, the application requires that you have a recommendation from leadership. So anybody who's applying for a scholarship, they're looking for service, whether that's service for the work environment or community service or performance at school. There are lots of opportunities that Delta offers that can count towards that. So whether you're an employee or the dependent child of an employee, attending Delta volunteer events and opportunities are a great way to show your involvement within our work culture, in addition to activities outside of the workplace. A great way to track your volunteer hours and participation is through the volunteer portal. They have an hour tracker where you can log the different activities you do throughout the year and how much time was spent. When you get to the scholarship application, there's a table where you'll be inputting the activities and the hours, and that's a great place to keep it all together to transfer it over. So I'd recommend doing that. The application itself was actually pretty short, but what I recommend is starting it early. That way you can find out who's going to give you the recommendation, and you can track the hours and volunteer activities that you've done. And when you get all those compiled, then the scholarship application will go through pretty quickly.
Do you recommend for other people to put in for it?
Absolutely, because like I say, it took her, 2 tries. It was the 3rd try that she got it for. So I would never give up. I would try every year. And when you get out of college and you have so many loans, every dollar helps a lot.
Now to our next segment.
I know a lot of you have seen myself and Eddie and the team out in the engagement centers over the past couple of months, gathering a lot of feedback. I think we talked to over 200 specialists across all of our engagement centers, really trying to understand what you guys want, what you don't like about the current program, as we're trying to tweak and really deliver something that's reflective of the work you do and really rewarding you in the best way possible. Rolling out a new dashboard dashboard tool really indicates how much we value it and how much we're wanting to invest in you. So the first pillar of the program aligns with our elevating the customer experience, and that pillar is around customer service, customer satisfaction. The second pillar is about operational efficiency, making sure we're handling the customers very efficiently. And the third is, of course, driving premium revenue. With our new dashboard tool, you'll be able to see daily how you're tracking, and you're going to be able to have visibility even by skill how you're performing across those metrics, and you'll be able to see how you're performing relative to your peers that are taking a similar call mix.
So we know this is a lot of change, and there's a lot to take in here in terms of new KPIs and a new dashboard. And so we're going to be spending a lot of time in the CECs. We're going to try and get out and see some of you throughout December, and we're going to get out to all of the CECs in January and make sure that everyone gets some time to understand how the metrics are calculated, how the dashboard works. We're going to be there with Ask Me tables so that you can come and ask us any questions that you have or anything that you help with. We will be there to support you and help you through this change.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's virtual huddle.
Be sure to like or comment your winter safe shoes below for your chance.
This week's winner is... Now on to our DOT tip.
When quoting SkyMiles award tickets, specialists must quote both the mileage, oh my gosh, it's a hard one.